Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I am Courtney Revolution.
We've got a lot of tea to get into today. We're talking Kendall and Kylie, Rob Kardashian potentially dating 11 hip-hop star, and Billie Eilish. But first, some fresh tea about Offset and Cardi B. No, this is not about Cardi B's face, although I know that is a topic that is being discussed right now.
Yeah.
Yes, this is actually something not good considering Offset already had a run-in with police earlier this week at the Grove.
Yes.
You guys, so new report from TMZ, Cardi B and Offset reportedly got into a fight last night at a strip club in Miami. Sources told TMZ that Offset appeared to jump off stage where him and Cardi were. So they were kind of like up, looking over the audience.
In a section, yeah.
In a section, Offset jumped into the crowd of people and started throwing punches. Cardi stayed where she was, of course, so let's say with the face surgery. Got to keep that protected, you know?
Absolutely.
Eventually, security did break up the fight, but allegedly this whole thing started. Cardi and Offset were there, partying to the wee hours of the morning, and I guess around 3 a.m., some champagne started flying. Hello, it's a strip club. You never know what's gonna go shooting up. And obviously Cardi got upset, and Offset didn't like seeing Cardi upset, getting champagne in her face, so that's when the fight ensued.
Did the person do it on purpose? If it's the wee hours of the morning
That's
and
how I
everyone is
feel.
drunk, I don't. It's a little bit hard. I mean, I can certainly see someone
Yeah.
being like, well, now's my time. Like,
right.
get her. But I also feel like wee hours of the morning, like, you're drunk. We're trying to pop the final bottle. Like, I don't think that they would waste that much money on Cardi's face.
That's how I feel. I just don't think it was intentional. I think by 3 a.m., if you're out past 1 a.m., you're hammered. You're at a
Okay.
strip club, Miami, Super Bowl weekend, everyone's partying, everyone's drinking. I imagine it was just someone who was like obviously spreading it out or like spraying it everywhere. And I'm sure Cardi, it got a little too much, and Offset, again, having out, you know, you're partying too. You're more defensive. You want to get in there. You want to stop the situation. After the fight and after security broke the whole situation up, they did leave. No word on whether, it doesn't sound like police were called, doesn't sound like any legal trouble is going to ensue from this, but
Really?
just pretty crazy. It
Madison-
doesn't sound that way.
Madison, if somebody lay
Considering
their
they
hands
just
on me,
left.
police will be called, charges will be pressed, and then I'm gonna come to the table and talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, there
Right.
is no way that I'm spending a whole bunch of money on champagne, $800, $900, to spray in celebration, and then I get beat up, and then I'm supposed to go back to my hotel and then come back to work and talk about, oh, it was fun. No, I would be in court.
I guess
Yes, I
my
would be.
thing, because Offset did have that run-in at the Grove earlier this week, we know no charges, nothing. The two people he were with, you know, claimed that the guns were theirs and it was no harm, no foul. But I just feel like 2 incidents in 1 week is just not good, and it really, honestly, concerns me for the future, because we know Cardi herself still has the open case with the New York strip club situation. So maybe the two should just kind of stay home for a little bit.
Yeah,
just
or
stay
like-
in a safe space.
I'm sure they have security with them. How does security then catch the splashes?
But honestly, think about it. If the splashes are happening and Offset just gets mad and jumps in, what's security
Yeah,
gonna
what are
do?
you gonna
It's
do?
like, by that point, he is already in the crowd.
That's too late.
He's
And as
throwing
big as
punches.
I am, security, I ain't jumping
Right,
over the
exactly.
to
Yeah,
the people.
no.
Makes sense.
But let's move on, you guys, and talk about Kendall and Kylie. So Kendall revealed on Ellen that she's finally going to collab with Kylie for Kylie Cosmetics. She's the last family member to do so because she had a contract with another makeup company before. We did kind of know that because for a little bit, people thought Kylie was shading Kendall by not asking her, but no, it was simple
not even about
contracts,
that.
people. Kendall noted that she was wearing some of the collection during her Ellen interview.
She looks gorgeous.
She did. The interesting thing, though, Kendall said that, you know, her collab with Kylie is said to be big, and she had a reason for it, and it's a little shade at the other sisters, you guys. Take a look.
Well, I feel like we're really going big because I'm her full blood.
You are her
So
full blood sister.
We're taking it seriously.
That's very cool.
So I thought I was being sensitive, and then when the Tea Tribe weighed in this morning on the morning tea, they're like, okay, that was a little subtle shade. I was like, okay, I feel better.
I didn't like that comment. I feel like if that's your family, that's your family. Why do you have to make it so specific?
Right.
I don't know. It didn't sit right. And y'all know I love Kendall Jenner. I feel like she's the most down to earth, but I think it came off very bratty and snotty.
Right, I completely agree, especially because the whole premise of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, or the Kardashian family, Jenner family in general, is like, we are all family.
We're a pack.
Exactly. We stick together no matter what. At the end of the day, it's us against the world. And so for Kendall to point out the full blood situation, I was like,
Why do you say that?
I That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That goes a little off-brand, if you will.
Yeah.
But let's move on and talk about Rob Kardashian because this is wild. So yesterday, Wendy Williams, you guys, roasted Rob Kardashian for allegedly dating Love and Hip Hop star Tommy Lee, someone who she says has a worse track record than Blac Chyna. So on the show, Wendy had all of Tommy Lee's mugshots posted up. Personally, I didn't even know that this was a rumor,
Me
but
either.
apparently it was.
I wonder if Tommy has issues with Blac Chyna, and
That's why this all kind of came together. Because we know Chyna had a few stints on Love and Hip Hop. But sources told TMZ, you guys, that they're definitely not dating. Rob and Tommy Lee do know each other, but they are not close, and they do not even talk on a regular basis. TMZ reports that Tommy Lee does conveniently have her own show coming out in the next few months. And I feel like that's why she went after Wendy Williams in a now deleted Instagram rant, you guys. She was going in on Wendy, challenging her to a roast off, saying like she's not gonna hold back, she's gonna go for her. She also ended her little rant with an accusation that Wendy and Blac Chyna had a little situation. I mean, it's all been deleted. I think she all said it out of anger, but at the end of the day, she was mad that Wendy brought this up.
My thing is this, why didn't she think, meaning Tommy, and I don't know Tommy, but I felt like she should have thought about it for a second, and then she should have gotten in touch with the show and been like, you're a little bit confused on the details.
Right.
Let me come to the purple couch and really set the record straight.
And then during that time, I'll promo my new show.
She's not going to say anything crazy against the Kard Jenners because, once again, Wendy is close to the family now. So it almost kind of felt like Wendy was giving you the pass.
Right.
And you fumbled the bag.
No, absolutely.
For your own show. You know what I mean? She could have gotten the attention to get her own platform off the ground, but she's turning it into a negative spectacle, unfortunately.
And she could have even if she didn't want to go that far, just simply commented on the dating rumors herself. Like, I feel like going after Wendy Williams was the wrong move here.
Yeah.
It was, you were starting drama that just wasn't necessary.
It's what she does, and she's gonna keep doing it. So I don't know, like, people get upset and they get angry, and they're allowed to be angry and upset because this is a woman talking to the whole world about your business. But at the end of the day, the show is renewed through like 2022.
Yeah,
so like,
exactly.
she's gonna keep talking.
And at the end of the day, Tommy Lee also has a show that she needs to start putting out there. And honestly, being connected to Rob Kardashian, whether it's true or not, would help her in any sense. Which I know is bad, but
it's the truth.
It's the truth. Let's move on and talk about Billie Eilish, you guys. She is begging, please, people to stop impersonating her for clicks and clout. She took to her Instagram story and posted a photo of someone who did recently impersonate her. I mean, I've got to hand it to this person, fully committed. They got the green roots, they have security following them around. It was a good wig.
It's a good wig.
She wrote, please stop doing this expletive. It's not safe for you, and it is mean to the people who don't know any better. You make me look bad. She went on to show, obviously, the mayhem that impersonators cause with YouTube videos. Some of the titles were like, I met Billie Eilish and she was so rude. Then others are like, spending a day trying to convince people I'm Billie Eilish. Like, all over the map. And she was just saying, please stop.
I mean, I understand. YouTube trends can sometimes just be really annoying. I don't think that we think about, well, Billie's so famous. I don't know how this could affect her, but the way I look at it is she's a very polarizing celebrity. Some people love her aggressively. I'm one of those people.
Right.
Some people feel like she's the devil. Now, scenario. What if you're dressed up in your finest Billie Eilish Halloween costume and somebody that is really against the devil come through and harm you?
Right.
You would wish that you would have not bought that wig.
Exactly.
So Billie's saying stop it for you look stupid.
Right. It also has the potential to perpetuate a really bad reputation for her because if these people are out in public, a fan goes up to them and then obviously you know you're not the real Billie Eilish, so you're not going to engage in conversation, you're going to be rude, you're going to be cold, and then they go online and they're like, I met Billie Eilish and I was in Los Angeles and it was so terrible. She is not how she is, on TV. Like, it just is an overall bad situation. I agree with you. I don't think people really think this through.
All it takes is one Twitter account with a lot of followers to get a whole entire fan base riled up. And it might not even be real.
Exactly. I will say she ended the whole situation on kind of a funny note. She posted an up-close photo of the impersonator's socks and shorts, and she wrote, also so disrespectful that you'd go out pretending to be me wearing this.
Well, it was a little raggedy.
It was. At least she ended it on a light note.
Yes.
Shout out to Billie.
She said, I'm a very wealthy woman.
Exactly. All right, you guys, it's time to let us know what you're thinking. What is your reaction to the club brawl Cardi and Offset got into last night? Was that necessary?
Nah, too famous. Also, let us know your thoughts on on what Kendall had to say about her and Kylie's new cosmetics collab and the whole Rob and Tommy Lee situation.
Whew, it is a situation. And don't forget to also let us know your reactions to Billie Eilish's plea to stop impersonators. You guys let it out down below. Don't forget to tune in to Moments of the Week tomorrow, the morning tea on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, you can shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Bye, guys.
Bye.